Therefore, what's up? What's up, my brother?
Hey, what's happening?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
It's hot in the city, man.
Same over here, but at least we're blessed with that cool weather at night over here.
Yeah, we don't get that. It's humid
Yeah, I bet.
and hot. It's crazy. How was your day?
Man, it's pretty good. It's pretty quick. Actually, we had a late start today because one of our members had to switch up his schedule, so we got started a little bit late, but made the day go by faster.
Okay, so what is it you do during the day?
So usually my week looks like this: Monday through Wednesday, I'm here at my home studio at 141 Penn Studios, where we work for Joe Cariotti. He's the owner and operator. Last studio that we work out of. So I work with him.
Okay, time out. All right, so we get to that. We'll get to that. All right. I'm going to start with a series of questions.
Okay.
That we ask everybody. So we go through the questions, then we talk about your journey and the things that you've done in your life that led you to being a glass artist.
Okay.
All right. What is your favorite word or phrase?
My favorite word is resilience. Because usually, that's usually my life. I'm really resilient, and I try to make everything work no matter the situation. And it's usually those dark times where the beauty comes out, and my life.
I'm with you. What is your least favorite word? I'm sorry. What's your least favorite thing to do? I'm sorry. What's your least favorite? Yeah. What's your least favorite thing to do?
My least favorite, I'd have to say, I don't really have too many things as my least favorite thing to do. Waiting in line is one of them.
Yeah.
I don't like waiting in lines.
Yeah. I was talking to someone about this, and we were talking about the mask, right?
Oh, okay.
And the guy said the things that Americans fear most is inconvenience.
Yeah, that is true.
We were talking about, the people who have taken on the mask fight.
Yeah.
So, and that's mostly white people. So on the weekend, we ride a bike. We protest ride.
Okay.
Right. So it's about 15,000 people.
Damn.
And we ride through different parts of the city. And some places we go through the hood, Harlem, Brooklyn, Queens. And we are protesting for a black cause, police brutality, in the black neighborhood, and some of the brothers do not want to wait until the protesters pass. They get out the car and get confrontational. And I'm like, this is what America is. We want everything now. Whatever it is, we need it right now. So it's just funny how even when something is for our best interest, if it's inconvenient for us, we're not trying to hear it.
Yeah.
So what is your most favorite thing to do?
Anything that's creative. Mostly, that's usually making something. It's not necessarily have to be glass. It could be, something new that I just learned. But just working with my hands and actually making something gives value to the world. And being outside. Like, I love being outside, Speaking of riding, I used to ride a bike every day for like 5-6 years. So
a bicycle?
Yeah, I used to ride a fixed gear. I used to ride out here. I used to ride to work. I used to ride 9 to 10 miles to work and 9 to 10 miles back. So I used to ride like 18, 19 miles a day.
Yeah, and it's there's something real free about riding a bike.
Yeah, and I used to ride is a trail next to the beach. So I'll be riding my bike at like 5 a.m. right next to the beach.
So it's really nice.
You really feel free.
It's really nice. What makes you tick in a positive way?
Like when things start to connect, you know, like when I feel like, you know, something that I planned or something I've written down or drawn out on paper, and I start feeling like those dots connecting, you know, that's like one of the best feelings, you know, like, oh man, it might have took a little time, like a couple years or 2, but you know, when the dots start connecting, you know, that's something that really gives me joy.
Okay, what irks you the most?
When people text me things that they could Google, like, hey, is this place, do you know what time this place opens? I'm like, you can just Google that. You have to come to me first to ask me a question. Yeah, you can Google anything right about now.
All right, handcuffs or scarves?
You said handcuffs
or scarves? Yep.
I'll take scarves.
Right.
I don't want no more
Me too.
handcuffs. I've seen too many handcuffs.
You know, that's another question that's broken down on racial demographics. What the answer, not the question, the answer. What would your spouse or significant other change about you?
I changed my mind last minute a lot, so that would probably be one of them. I'm like a last minute. I'm a real Gemini too, so.
Okay. What profession other than your own would you like to try?
Woodworking, actually.
All right, and why woodworking?
It's just another thing because, you know, I'm into like design and furniture design, so just being able to bring all those elements together. I just recently started like playing with like concrete and, you know, making some planters.
You said with concrete?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There was we had a guest on. Her name is Lan, and she does concrete.
Oh yeah.
And I think she's around LA as well. She's in the Valley. She's a Valley girl.
You got to send me her information so I can check her work.
Yeah, I will. What is it about your personality that drives your business?
Probably I'm determined, and I don't feel like it's anything that I can't do. And I always try to make it work, you know, or make time for things. There is no, like really. I say no to a lot of things, but
you have to.
I hold myself to a high level of accountability, you know. So if I say something is going to be done by this time, to get it done by that time, no matter if I got to stay in the studio to 2 a.m. till I get tired, you know, you're gonna have it in your hand on that day.
Okay. What is it about your personality that hinders your business?
Sometimes I can be a little lazy, a little lax. Just because my day is pretty full, so it's some things that I don't really get the time block in there or schedule properly. Because, you know, some things happens in a day. So what I've been working on is trying to schedule my week out or my month. You know, like, all right, this month I'm focusing on this, like finances or new projects, and, you know, and then breaking it down into weeks. So, you know, time blocking is pretty important, so I can get those things done.
Okay. If you were to travel cross country on a motorcycle, who would it be with?
I would go with Sad Guru. He's this YouTube guru, and he actually rides motorcycles.
No. It's got to be. You got to give me somebody real.
Somebody real?
Yeah, like your cousin, your brother.
Oh, it'd be my boy Chris. My boy
Why Chris?
Chris. Yeah, his name is Chris Williams. He's from Alabama, but we are real best friends. So he would definitely keep the conversation going whenever we make stops, and he's a car dude too, so he would definitely be into it.
All right. What was your favorite concert?
My favorite concert would have to be Jay-Z and Kanye Watch the Throne. One, because that was my first time ever seeing Jay-Z perform. Probably gonna be my only time.
Okay. When was the last time you cried?
Last time I cried was in probably February.
Why'd you cry?
I was happy. We had an event for Black History Month, and it was like our first inaugural event for fundraising for crafts, for kids to enter the world of craft and to support Black entrepreneurs. And we had like an incredible turnout, like over 1,000 people came, vendors who set up, they made money. And it was just highly successful, and just to see like all these Black people coming together last year on studio else event, that was pretty crazy. So it brought tears in my eyes.
All right, cool. What impact do you want to leave on your industry?
Changing it actually, and being more of a reference point, because when I entered it, it wasn't too many reference points for Black glass blowers. It was probably like 2 to 3 when you Google Black. And for me to actually support them and to learn this craft and other craft, so that way, we're not subject to the sports and entertainment. Show them a viable path in arts, craft, and design.
Now, have you met how many other Black glass artists do you know?
When I first started out, it was about like 3, but we got a whole team now. It's called Team Black. So we had a Zoom call, and we had at least 11 Black glass blowers on there.
Now, are they all in one central location, or?
No. So we got 3 others over in the Bay Area. We got Leo, who's actually in New York. He works at Brooklyn Glass. I don't know if you ever heard of Brooklyn Glass or Urban Glass, but it's in Brooklyn. He's over there. Shay Rose is in Louisville, North Carolina, Georgia, and Virginia. Okay. So all over and we still finding more. They hiding. So, and Chicago has like a population of up and coming young Black glass blowers.
Okay, cool. What was the most difficult time doing your business in art, and how did you overcome it?
I think probably the most difficult time was when I just started blowing glass. I was probably like 3 to 4 years in, and I got into a little legal trouble, and I was facing like 10 years in prison. So, just pushing through every day. And I was a teacher. I had a nonprofit organization. I teach kids, like underserved youth. So, remaining positive throughout the day, and maintaining that legal role, back burner. I probably won't be here for the next 10 years, but keeping faith through all that was probably the most difficult time.
All right, good. I'm glad you're here. Who would you most like to have a conversation with?
If I was to have a conversation, it would probably be would probably be Ray Dalio, who wrote the book Principles. He's a financial advisor. And
Okay.
very nice as well.
All right. What would you want on your tombstone?
Oh man, tombstone. Here we go to death.
It's more about life and your impact on it.
I already had this conversation with everybody, and I don't want a tombstone. I want to be cremated.
Most people say that.
I don't, or one of those pod things. If you could put me in a pod where I'm like a tree or something later, or you can visit me there. I don't know. That's not always. I try to like think about like living for my obituary. You know, like what are people gonna say? You know, after I'm gone about me. I haven't quite figured out now yet.
Okay. Do you have any white friends?
Yeah, I got a lot of white friends. Yeah.
Well, the other side of that is, do you have any black friends? So I'm assuming
I got
got a lot of them too.
I got way too many black friends. Yeah.
Say way too many. All right, so your screen froze. I can't hear you. All right, I got you now. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can't hear you though. Yeah, this. Yep, hello? That seems to be better. Okay, that's better. You're moving. Yeah, I can't hear you. Or share what's up. What's up.
All right, we're back.
You good?
Yeah, I don't know what happened right there.
All right. So, okay, now we can start the journey from high school to the different things that led to where you are now.
Okay. So high school is interesting. I wasn't really interested in art or crafts or anything like that. I was more interested in music. I played football in high school, and I was right around the time like 50 Cent and Kanye West had just came out, and I was like, man, I'm about to make beats. So I thought I was gonna go to Full Sail University and go for producing, and ended up no, I did not do that. So I went to community college to get my basics as a financial accountant, and that's when I was actually doing music as well at the same time. So I was rapping, and this was around 2006, 2007. So I was doing music. I was enrolled in college, and once I found my discovery, I started taking art classes. So I took a painting class, and that lasted about 2 weeks. The woman wanted us to work on like 6 paintings at once, and I rode a bike to class every day. And I was like, I can't carry 6 canvases back and forth. So I was done with painting, and then screen printing class, and I like screen printing. And then we came to glass blowing. I was in the studio with my friend recording a song, and we were talking about glass and how his boy in Miami, used to make bongs. So I was like, all right, that's cool. I can get into that. So I enrolled in the glass blowing in the studio while I was recording a song at the community college. So I was like, all right, cool. We about to go make bong. And then the semester started.
Wait, so you got into glass blowing to make some bongs?
That's exactly why I got in the glass blowing.
All right.
So the first day I show up, to class, and they do the intro and go over the syllabus, and they're like, yeah, so we won't be making any bongs in here. We are a non-profit organization,
peace!
so we're not making no bongs.
Like, what y'all talking about?
I was like, man, we can't make nothing that kind of just like a vase or. So no, there was no bong making in that, but I stuck with it, and it was hard. So like the first couple of weeks was pretty hard, and I was like, I don't know if I got it or not. And then I went on YouTube and watched a few videos over, how to get started. And then I came back with a little bit more confidence, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna hold it down and stick with this. And I actually stopped rapping after, like, probably a year after I started blowing glass.
So how long have you been blowing glass?
So I've been blowing glass. It'll be 8 years in August next year.
Okay. Have you made a bong yet?
Nobody wants to pay for it. Like, every time somebody asks me how much, they're like, nah.
That's those friends, right?
Yeah, I'm like, all right, so this is how much it'll cost. It's like, I'll come back to that. Still haven't got the deposit on the bond. Nobody gonna come.
Right. When did you realize that this was something you wanted to do and could do?
I think, like the first day of class, I was like fresh off watching DVD called The Secret. And then I said something the first day of class, like, I know without knowing that I was good at this. And, I was determined to actually get good. So I could come in and just, stick around the studio. I was like a fixture in the studio. So just come in and sweep, wait on somebody to ask, for some help, just to try to soak it all in. I'm kind of like a sponge. So I knew it right then, and then, when opportunities kept coming, that's how I knew it solidified everything. That I could be a real staple of the glass community, and it's been working.
Okay, I can hear you a little bit. Your screen is frozen.
Uh-oh. Am I back?
No.
Am I still frozen?
I can hear your screen is still frozen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, okay, so we just keep talking. What do you currently work? You say you currently work for a glass artist as well?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and how long have you been working for him?
So I've been working for him for 4 years. I moved.
Okay.
I moved out here to Los Angeles 4 years ago to start working for Joe.
Oh, where were you before that?
I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where I'm from.
Oh, you completely skipped over that.
Yeah. I forgot to mention. Yeah, I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, originally. So this
And you learned so you learned to blow glass in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Correct.
Okay, and it wasn't happening out there.
It was happening. It was just, I have a mentor here, Joe, and I wanted to get closer to like, business and like learn more about the business side of things and how to get started on my own, and to be closer to, my mentor and be in LA. Like I lived in Tulsa for 30 years of my life, and I never lived anywhere else. So I wanted to get out of the city, town, as you would call it.
So your mentor is that the person you still work for?
Correct.
Okay. And what has working for him done for you as a person and as a glass artist?
It's done a lot. I've been able to be like a teaching assistant for some summer intensive courses, under him, and actually, having that on my resume has provided me the opportunity to teach summer intensive courses on my own, and just seeing everything and like knowing every aspect of his business and being able to work through all the positions that there are in this studio, and taking everything that I learned in my business as well.
Okay, so how much of a studio do you have at home?
So I actually have a studio space here at the Glass One studio. So right now, where we're shooting at I'm inside of like my tiny studio space over here.
Okay, all right. So, because I wanted to see some of your work.
Okay. You can't even see me.
Yeah, but we it's hard because you're frozen. So, let's hop off and hop on again. All right. Let's try it again.
All right. Hopefully it's all good.
So in the studio, this is the same place you work, and you get studio time as well.
Correct. I have to rent the studio time, but
Of
yes,
course.
I do. Correct.
All right. So so let's check out your work.
So it's a little crazy in here right now, but here's like a few.
So what are those things?
So these are like some sculptural bottles, which they are closed off at the top. One of them's open actually at the top to like really give it a bottle type effect. But these are like some shapes that I've been playing around with, and also some product that I've been making are these bowls right here. They're called Masai bowls.
And what are those bowls for?
I use them for like ramen at the house or cereal or anything of that nature. But they're meant to like stack, so that way it saves a little bit of space in the cabinet.
So how much are they?
So they are $85 a piece.
Okay.
I also have some cocktail glasses that I've been working on last week for a wholesale order for a client.
Right.
And some cocktail mixing vessels like some Uriahs. So a bunch of barware here recently. Next week I have to plan some time to actually make fun things. So I kind of break down my session into like things that I have to make to fill orders, and then like ideas, like creative ideas.
Like how much were those glass looking vases that you had?
Those are actually $5.50 a piece.
Okay. All right. And what are you requested to make most often?
Usually the cocktail glasses and candles. I've been making candles under my other brand that I'm launching here in a couple months called Rosewood Premium Goods. It's like a lifestyle brand. It starts with these candles, and once you burn them out, they turn into a cocktail glass. So that way you get you get more usage out of it.
Very nice. 2 for 1.
Yeah.
So, what else do you want to do with this lifestyle brand?
So I do have beard care products that I've been working on as well. So like shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner for your beard, shaving kits, like razors, and skincare. So it's geared more towards men, but like the candles are unisex. It's just mainly like things that I like, in my lifestyle, and I want to share with the world. So I'm bald headed. I got a beard, so I need a razor. I need some beard care. Hopefully somebody else needs it too. But
all right, cool. So, how soon do you start working on this?
I've been working on it for a while now, and really just trying to tighten up everything on the beard care side or the grooming side.
So, are you making the cream?
Yeah, so I formulated and create the samples to make, and then I have somebody else produce them. So I created the samples, and then I have a manufacturer, this black woman in Dallas actually, and she fills them up for me.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And how do you go about finding a manufacturer for that?
Crazy thing is Instagram. Everything that I've ever done in life has came from Instagram. How I got to LA is through Instagram. How I met my spouse through Instagram. How I met you through Instagram. Mostly through Instagram. Everything just comes to me, when it's needed.
Right. So have you lived anywhere else? But no, you haven't lived anywhere else besides LA and Oklahoma.
Nuh-uh.
What are the biggest differences between those two places?
Just everything actually, like the speed of life. Like when I go back home to Tulsa, I'm like, all right, cool, what we doing? And then everybody's like, oh, I'm just chilling. Like, no, I'm not used to just chilling, so we got to go do some stuff. Can we go to a class or webinar? What's going on? Is there anything going on? So I'm just used to moving fast out here, and it's like a hustle, an everyday hustle out here, and that's how I like to live my life, like just determined and filling up all the hours in the day, like using all my time, not just having a bunch of idle time or wasted time, making use of every hour of this day. And it's just slower in Oklahoma. Everybody's moving at and the people, like the connections that you make, like in a bigger city, it's more supportive out here. Like,
yeah,
hey,
more people hustling.
Yeah, like I tell somebody I'm a glass blower, they're like, hey, you need to meet my boy over here. He does photography, or she does lighting design, or you guys should link up and collaborate on something, or see what y'all can figure out.
Yep, yeah, it's the same here. And I'm from Louisiana, and it's not as much.
Nice. What part of Louisiana?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Nice. I used to hang out around like Houma and Thibodeau when I was rapping back in the day.
All right. Yeah, those are hotbeds for budding rap artists.
Yeah. But yeah, actually we're supposed to host an event in New Orleans next year at Yaya. I don't know if you ever heard of Yaya. It's like it's a glass blowing and craft school for kids. It's a nonprofit organization.
Okay. All right. So, and you work with nonprofits to get more people of color in your industry.
Correct. So I am a member of an organization called Craft in the Future, which was formulated by Annie Evelyn and Corey Pemberton, my studio mate here, another black glass artist and a
Yep,
painter.
yeah, he'll be coming on.
Oh yeah. So, and then what we did was me and Corey, we formed Better Together, which was supposed to be a Black History Month event and a fundraising event to raise funds for underserved youth and craft and support Black entrepreneurs. So we kind of merged the two together, you know, and that's been taken off and got a lot of, you know, scholarships and funding to actually enter this craft field whenever we can gather again. But, you know, right now I'm working on a candle making course online for the kids in New Orleans. And we'll try to keep that as the ongoing thing. So whatever we come up with now, while we can't really get together as a unit and gather.
Right. And your interest is to push them into the glass blowing, or is it anything?
Anything to help them, you know, find that discovery. You know, we start with what we know, like, you know, I'm a glass blower, so I can show them that. But all these scholarships are to craft schools that offer more than just glass blowing. They offer woodworking, they offer metalsmithing, jewelry making, printmaking, just about every form of craft. The main important thing is just being exposed to all these different elements of craft and design.
Yep.
You know, find your discovery. You know, you might not like glass, but you know, my boy over here might be a metalsmith. You might want to go try that out. You know, and then we're here to support out the whole. You know, it's not just like a wham bam, thank you, ma'am situation. Like, oh, we send you to this craft school for a week. You know, we want to support you in your whole career. So, you know, help you by commissioning works from you in a marketplace, like an online market or pop-up shops where they can participate, sell everything, and, you know, turn them into entrepreneurs. You know.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. There's definitely a need for that. And you know, a lot of different levels and capacities. It's access and opportunity.
For real.
So,
it's, you know, it's a lot of stuff I never even knew of. Like, I didn't know it was black people making guitars until I linked up. Like, man, I didn't even know this is a thing. You know, but I'm glad it's out there.
Right.
You know.
No, and that's the thing, is that there are a lot of us in pockets here and there. We just gotta you know, showcase them.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's one of the things about me doing this, and you know, the stuff that you're doing is we need to make it known that these opportunities are available for people of color, and the people who are doing it need to be made known as well.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up because your screen just froze again.
Oh my God.
So
yeah, I am
all
close.
All right. So thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. And keep posting. We'll keep sharing it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace.